everyone, welcome to Unboxing the Books. You may have already noticed that I am not Miss Jen. I'm standing in for her today for our new picks for this week. So let's dive in. We'll start with novels. Our first novel is Star Shepherd. This is a really interesting book. It's a little sci-fi, a little fantasy. The background is that when the world first formed, the night was black and filled with dark creatures. And in order to keep the dark creatures away, the elders made a sacrifice. They gave their hearts to the sky in the form of stars to keep the evil away. So we have the Star Shepherds who watch the stars, and if any of them fall, you've heard of falling stars, they go and catch them and save them before they fall. But all these stars are falling at an unprecedented rate, and they're not really sure why. So Cairo has to go with his friend, Andrea, and they have to discover why all these stars are falling before it's too late and the dark creatures come back. A little suspense, a little sci-fi, a little fantasy. Our next book is called Fly on the Wall. This is more realistic fiction. This stars Henry, who is 12 years old, but his parents still treat him like a baby. He's not allowed to do anything by himself without being chaperoned. But he has a plan. His family was supposed to go to Singapore. That trip was canceled, but Henry is going to go and try to still do the trip alone, which is crazy, considering he's always with his family and being chaperoned. But he also has to get away because he is the creator of a gossip cartoon, and he's about to be found out. So he has to escape before his identity is revealed. So we'll have to see if it's going to be the greatest adventure or the greatest disaster. Fly on the Wall. Our next book is called The Girls of Firefly Cabin. This is another realistic fiction. So this one is about 4 girls who are bunking together at the Blueberry Pine Camp for Girls. They don't have a lot in common, but Lauren really wants to come out of this with some lifelong best friends. So she enters them into a competition to be the face of the camp's website. So they have to do a singing contest, a scavenger hunt, but there's some tough rivals, the Bluebird Cabin. And there's a lot of distractions. There's a crush, there is the loss of a best friend, and some interference from the Bluebirds. So we'll have to see if the Fireflies can triumph overall. On to nonfiction. You might recognize these girls. These are the tennis siblings, the true story of Venus and Serena Williams, sisters and champions. So this is the story of Venus and Serena, who were unlikely champions. No one thought that they were going to go as far as they did. They worked really hard. They overcame a lot of obstacles, and they are the most successful sibling professional sport duo ever. So Venus and Serena Williams. That's our nonfiction pick for the week. Going on to picture books. Our first pick is called The Best Day Ever. Summer's almost over, and William, where's William? Here. He has one final piece of business. He has to have the most fun ever. So he's trying to go through a couple of scientific ways to go about finding the most fun ever. And he keeps being distracted by Anna, who's kind of having a lot of fun. We have to figure out whose system is going to be the system that makes them have the most fun. William's scientific way of finding out fun, or Anna's more carefree way. We'll have to see. Our next is Don't Worry, Little Crab. Here's a little crab. He's going on a big adventure with his father to the ocean. And as it always sometimes is with kids, he's really excited until he gets to the ocean and there are big waves. And you'll have to see if he can overcome his fears and get like a big reward after he faces the big waves. There he is. There's the ocean. Don't worry, little crab. Our next book is called Bedtime Bonnet. So in this family, when the sun goes down, my family's hair goes up. We don't have a name for this little girl, but she is trying to get ready for bed, and she's looking for her bedtime bonnet, and she can't find it anywhere. She asks her mom, her dad, her brother, her sister, her grandma, her grandpa, and we have to kind of figure out where her bonnet is, because she needs it to go to sleep. And there's a surprise ending to this one that I think you'll think is really funny. And last but not least, we have Who's Your Real Mom? The question of this book is, Elvie, which one is your mom? They're both my mom, but which one is your real mom? So this book goes through, Nicholas is Elvie's friend, and she wants to know which one of her moms is her real mom. Is it the mom who makes her breakfast in the morning? Is her real mom the one who does the laundry? Is her real mom the one who can pull her car with her teeth? And I think we all know that the answer to this question is her real mom is the mom who loves her, which is both of them. This is a really sweet story about a common question. I think that's our books for this week. I know you all miss Jen and her wonderful unboxing, so I hope I lived up to your expectations today. If any of these books look interesting, you can put them on hold in the catalog or give us a call, and we will get them together for curbside pickup for you. Have a wonderful week. Happy Monday.